Full power.
Alright, so no next week.
No.
No week after that either, or are you gonna be back then?
After that, it's Memorial Day.
Oh yeah, that's right. You'll be back for that.
I know.
Or a slob.
Yeah.
At least my brakes are good.
You hope?
Alright, boy.
Alright, I'm going to Florida.
I'm taking it right now. See if I can fit it into my bag.
You can always split it.
Yeah, it's good.
There's a couple of boxes in the back seat too.
Little things and big things. All right, Mike.
Alright, till next
We'll see you next time.
Oh, shit.
What's the matter? What?
And this.
What'd you find?
The other part of the siren.
Oh my God.
Shit, I don't know if I have that.
Hold on a second. Let me put this in the car. I got my hands full of stuff.
I'll look around for a plug for it.
All right. Well, so hold on to that for now, then, I guess.
Yeah.
Fine. All right.
Alright.
All right, good night, Mike. Feels humid out here. Somehow that TV show follows the French TV show exactly. Word for fucking word. Same
yeah?
exact fuck, yeah. There's different actors, different location, but...
So you know what's gonna happen?
Oh yeah.
Victrola from Maryland. Did the guy ever get it?
He is coming up in July now. He changed the date.
Offered to get the Victrola from Maryland, but I changed my mind.
What?
When I offered to go down there and get that Victrola, or bring it to him actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Kind of like the end of Jurassic Park there.
Well, he's not in Baltimore, so.
No.
That would be
I've decided not to fund your park, and so have I.
Yeah. And long and careful consideration.
Yeah. And so have I.
Decided not to endorse the park.
Yeah.
Like a zoo where the animals try to eat you.
The only one here defending me is the blood-sucking lawyer. What is that?
I don't know.
What? No, it's my camera.
I know it is. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's on the fritz.
Oh shit! How's that mic look
Is
at
your
it?
power supply hooked in? Maybe the cable's loose or something.
Damn. Film that.
I am filming
Show that.
Yeah.
Damn.
it. Just blinking on and off, showing us the display screen. It's got some kind of a warning on there flashing. I'm not sure why. Where's that plugged in? In your
Gee, if Mike
dashboard?
wasn't so tired, I'd have him take a look at it.
Plugged in on your dashboard or somewhere else?
No, it's hot wired in.
Oh. That's on the fritz.
You have to show that to Mike. How soon can you show that to Mike?
2 weeks when I'm up there, I'll upload the video again.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's the first for that. Either that or the wire that's hot wired into.
Yeah, maybe it's making a bad connection.
Yeah, I can't do nothing with that.
No.
It's all right, let's fix that problem. I thought that was your camera. It's blinking and flashing.
Oh, no, mine's steady.
Gee, I see sprinkles.
Well, I think we're supposed to get rain tomorrow night. Monday night, I think. Thunderstorms possibly.
Oh, that's right, the hurricane.
Yeah, hurricane's fucking all up all this weather. Giving us this humid shit this early in the fucking season.
It is humid. It's not hot, but it's humid.
Yeah. It was hot early in the week, but it really wasn't that humid.
It'd be like this down in Virginia. It'd be like 75 degrees, and you'd be melting
Oh, yeah.
from the heat. And it wasn't like hot, but it was like, sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe that guy ran in the Olympics, and he was.
That was a hell of a fucking story.
It was all true too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hard motherfucker.
Yeah.
Be in that war.
Yep. Prisoner of the Japanese. I mean, it was bad enough to be a prisoner of the Germans. Mostly what they did was starve people and just warehouse them, but the Japanese were absolutely brutal to the
Cut you in
prisoners.
half with a sword.
Yeah,
They did
for the hell
all
of it.
kinds of shit.
That's if they took you prisoner in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Usually weren't inclined to in a lot of cases. But then that was reciprocated right back on them. When American GIs came across dead Americans that had been obviously beheaded and tortured and everything else, the next group of Japanese they found paid the price for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like after the Malmedy massacre and shit. A lot of Germans died because of that. After GIs saw that shit, they were not inclined to accept anybody's surrender for quite a while. They simply shot everybody that tried to, come up to them.
And the guy went into hiding for a few years.
Yeah. And then he got amnesty.
A lot of these Japanese now that are 80, 90 years old claim they did nothing wrong.
Oh, yeah. Same with the Germans at the same age, They don't want to be reminded of what they were. They don't want their grandchildren to know what they were. But, you know, they can't hide it. It's all there. All the kids have to do is look. Movies like this will keep it out there, too. But they don't want to have to answer the awkward questions. Look at what we got over here. You know, like, Grandpa, did you really kill people like that during the war with a sword?
Torture, yeah.
Yeah. Grandpa, that picture of you with that SS uniform. Did you put people in ovens? Why would you support people who put people in ovens? Why would you be a part of that?
Worst thing I saw was the out there in the River Kwai.
The bridge. Yeah.
Not the bridge itself, but the pictures and the castle.
Yep.
And then I remember seeing a special that'll when the movie came out in the 1956. There, all the war vets were like pissed and said there's nothing like that, like the movie. You know?
Well, 50s movies tended to be, you know, very divorced from reality. Unlike today, when they're really big into detail and getting it right, all that other shit. Back then, they just wanted to tell a story that would park asses and seats in the theaters. So they go, you know, they glamorize whatever, and that was that. Loosely based on, you know, real events. At 56 is, you know, less than 20 years after the event, so it was really not a good time to release something like that. You know, you had the Bataan Death March and shit, Japanese were responsible for, and a lot of other really unpleasant things. But because we were at war with communism, they got away with it. A lot of them did. Both Nazis and fucking Japs.
They had pictures there in the camp that they said they won't even put on TV.
I'm sure, yes, absolutely.
It was just like they were like human skeletons there making them work. And it was like, and then you worked until you died.
Yeah.
And then if you didn't work, they beat you. It's like
Yep. Well, you look at what the Japanese did in China. Before even we were involved in World War II, going back into the early 1930s. Manchuria, and then mainland China, you know, the things they did, literally just wholesale executions, murders, rape, you know, the rape of Nanking. Just unbelievable that they could behave in that fashion. You know, what makes people behave like that? An entire large group of people at that, you know, to think that that's okay to do shit like that. The people didn't do anything to you. And then, you know, the medical experiments, both the Germans, Dr. Mengele, and the Japanese had their own Dr. Mengele. And he was very active in China, testing all kinds of horrific shit on ordinary people. Let's infect a couple of villages with this and see what happens. Oh, that one didn't get sick. Let's cut him open and find out why. Oh, he doesn't have to be dead first. Just put him on the table. That's what vivisection is. It's cutting open a live person to see what makes them tick. The Japanese did all of these things. And worse.
parts of Russia and South America, that's what they do with the criminals.
What?
When they need organs.
Oh, yeah.
They harvest you alive.
People suck in most of the fucking world. They do. I mean, that's just a fact. Most of the world, people really do suck. Maybe a few good people sprinkled amongst the shit, but basically, by and large, most of the human race really does suck. And, you know, we'd be better off without a good number of them, to tell you the truth. Barely fucking civilized. Sociopaths. Just look at the shit on the fucking news that happens all over the fucking world.
Every day.
Oh, look at Africa, South America. parts of Asia, of course. The Taliban, that Boko Haram shit, that fucking ISIS crap. The narco trafficantes down in fucking South America, there, the shit they do in Mexico and everywhere else.
Got people willing to join all the time.
Oh, yes. Because there's always more shit.
And you got those two idiots going to that art show in Texas.
Yeah, well, they paid the price for that, didn't they? They were stopped dead in their fucking tracks. They forgot they were in Texas, not Massachusetts.
Yeah. Oh, and then of course, you know that the Islamic world is outraged because of that.
Yeah,
How dare you shoot them?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Again, you're in Texas, not Massachusetts. Or well, the Paris police would have shot them too, but you know, the Texas cop didn't hesitate. The only guy that got injured, other than the two dead guys, was the unarmed mall security guard. You know, he didn't have a weapon, so he got fucking blasted a little bit. That officer took both of them the fuck down. Under fire.
And in Israel, what are they going to do with that girl that let the gas tank on fire?
No idea. I don't know if Israel has a death penalty or not, if they've enacted that. I really don't know.
They were saying that they were going to give her 3 to 5 right off the bat. No trial, no judge, no jury. Just that's it. You're done. Lock her up.
I don't know. I don't know what the laws are like in Israel. I have no idea. Not every country is as permissive as ours is on a lot of things.
All that shit going on in Israel, and she does that. What do you think's going to happen to you?
Yeah. Well. Born stupid, die stupid. In some countries, they simply line her up against the wall and shoot her into a ditch.
So, celebrating Mother's Day properly tomorrow, huh?
Oh, Terry? Yep.
Yeah.
Getting loaded with her sister. That's what she does every year. Ooh, a choo-choo train's gonna come in.
Something we never see.
Yeah, first time we've caught this.
Yeah, I don't think it hurts.
1:47 in the morning. We're usually through here on this time.
And there it is.
Aren't you gonna try to go around like that crazy bitch did and fucking...
My God, that'd make a nice video, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you had one where a guy just crashed through the gate.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to have had that video. And I wouldn't have went to the cops with it neither, because nobody got hurt. I would have went to the news station. How much?
Yeah.
Let's see the video. No. How much?
Well, you can see that those bars are just cheap wood. They're made to crack under pressure if need be. They're not made to trap people in the fucking the middle. It's like an empty train. Well, one person in that car. Guess at this hour, there's not many people traveling. Surprised they even run a train this late.
Yeah, I thought you're not supposed to move until the red lights stop. There you go. Had a real good video on Washington State, and it was a black and white. I don't know if you've seen it. And it's the camera would be here, and the driver is here. And then as you open up the door to let the kids in, that's the angle that the thing was. And you see 3 kids standing there, and up comes shoulder comes a car doing about 60. And the kids were like 2 in. The kids backed off, and then they got on the bus. It's like I would love to get clear footage of that.
Yeah.
And again, being that nobody got hurt. Now, if the kids got killed or something, then I wouldn't go to the news. I'd go straight to the police with it and say, here, it's 10 minutes old. But if since nobody got hurt, I'd go to the news with that. How much? How much? Nothing? Go to another news station and let them call the cops. Give me my money. Guy running the gate down there in Reader's Digest. I don't know if I go to the Metro North or the news first. I would love to have that on the dash cam. Follow him down the hill and poof. And then you see it on the CBS 2 News. The police are looking for the plate number of the van. Yeah, sure. How much? What are you thinking that the gates are already down and you just blow through? What are you thinking? They're already down and flashing, and they say that the gates didn't come down, they were already down.
Best fucking news, dash cam footage I've ever seen is that fucking cargo jet crashing in Afghanistan. I think it was Afghanistan.
Oh, the one where it cut the roof of the taxi? That was China.
No, not this one. I mean a big jet. That actually was shot down, it was crashing. And you see a whole fucking, this gigantic airplane just come over the fucking road, hit the ground and exploded. I'm like, holy fuck. Now, the one in China was a small commuter turboprop.
And there's only the one car on the road, the one taxi, and then me behind him with the video camera. How?
Well, you know what it is? Over those countries, they all have dash cams. They have to because it's
no, I don't know about the dash, but the one car. It wasn't like 1,000 cars. It's the one taxi on the one road.
Yeah.
What are the odds of that thing coming in and hitting, slicing the roof?
Is it raining?
Yes, it is. Or it's like a mist.
Oh, maybe it's just misting, yeah.
Like a misty fog.
And the best ones usually are Russian dash cam footage because they do absolutely crazy shit over there.
Oh, yeah, they jump in front of cars and say, oh, he hit me.
Oh, yeah. See a pedestrian narrowly avoid being hit by a car, so he pulls a gun and starts shooting at the fucking car. Yeah, shit like that. Trucks losing loads, fucking people weaving around and blowing lights and getting T-boned. Like, holy fuck.
That one on Judge Judy, the first time I seen this, the guy was claiming that some old woman ran her over with a car, And then Judge Judy's like, so, is this your first lawsuit like this? No? You had 3 of the 4, and they knew. You know, this is what this guy does for a living. So, of course, this shit got dismissed. You know? I thought after so many fake lawsuits like that, they catch up with you.
I don't know.
But apparently this is what the guy does for a living. He's unemployed. He's always on disability. And he's like 25 years old. And he's always mysteriously getting hit by cars, you know, and suing people.
Yeah.
Can't bring mom flowers, you know, go over and, you know, it's Mother's Day. Help clean around the house, you know, make a dinner.
What the hell are you talking about?
Terry.
Her mother's deceased.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't they go over?
Well,
you know?
technically his sister's a mother. So that they celebrated her. She's got the kid.
And this is how they celebrate.
Oh, this is how they celebrate everything. They're always getting loaded, stumbling around drunk. Wow, it's a fucking PC fog around here.
You can feel it too.
Would be if we were in that 1903 Ford.
Nothing but bad luck on that road trip.
That's how those cars were. They broke down all the time. You know?
So even on their best day, brand new.
Yeah. Extremely primitive early technology. It's basically the design of the car as a buckboard. You know, it's a wagon, horseless carriage. Still, yeah, no 3, it still would be a horseless carriage.
When did that go away? 1908?
A little later on, yeah, in the aughts, they started making cars a little differently than carriages. Improving the steering, the suspension, basic chassis. A lot of early cars still had wooden chassis.
And like springs out of a...
And then eventually they located the engine all the way to the front, rear end trans at the back, different kinds of transmissions. The 1903 Ford still uses the pedal transmission that the Model T would eventually use in a modified version.
And it took 2 people to drive a car in some cases.
Well, a lot of times you had a chauffeur and a mechanic. All the time. Because there were no repair shops. So if you were wealthy and traveling, you brought your repair shop with you.